as these capabilities accelerate, how important would guardrails be as they evolve too, and how do you engineer these without them becoming bottlenecks at some stage?
So yeah, we think about safety at every step of the game. And that is really important because you have to kind of bake safety into the culture, into the model building process and the product development process. And if you think about it from a model building, it goes from what are the right data sets that you curate to how do you post-train the model to be thoughtful about how do you align this with human values. We also published really important research around preparedness framework, which is how do you evaluate frontier models on different dimensions of safety, right from whether they have different types of risks like chemical weaponry and biological weaponry risk to model autonomy to, there's lots of different aspects of risk that we care about. And so how do we create guardrails around this? How do you create evaluations around this? And so all of our model launches go through this process, and we have a very high bar for evaluating these models around these capabilities for what can be risky when we launch them. Then there is also when we deploy models, how do we monitor them for what happens in the real world? And so that, we can take action when we see models that might not be complying with the rules. Right? So that is also really interesting and important. So it goes all the way, like I said, from the model building process to the deployment process, and how do we monitor it at scale.
Srinivas, OpenAI is constantly in the news, be it some product launch, be it some infrastructure announcement, be it even the IPO speculation that keeps happening. As someone who's building product, how do you isolate the engineering focus from all the market theatrics? It must not be easy, I'm sure.
I think what I would say is, one, it shows that people really care about what we are building. So that's a huge amount of privilege and responsibility on us to make sure that the products we are building are having the kind of impact that we want in the real world. Our mission is to ensure AGI benefits all of humanity. And, we take it very seriously. All this attention shows that there is a lot of care and interest in what we are building, and that's a good thing. At the same time, I think we also have teams that are really heads down and focused on building what really matters, right? So we focus on making sure that we are putting our energy behind building the products, advancing our mission, and actually doing things that are advancing the product roadmap and delivering positive impact for all of our users, whether it's our ChatGPT users, whether it's our developers, whether it's companies that are using our products. And that is really important. And that's really what drives us at the end of the day, is just continuing to make progress towards our mission. And so while, all the attention is interesting, we're also heads down. But another data point I would add is that some of our best moments happen when we have launches that are really moving the needle for the world. So to give you an example, we launched ImageGen back in, I think, March or April this year. And it was such an interesting moment that, the entire world took notice, right? And there were so many people who were creating really interesting artifacts. They were creating, Ghibli-style images. The Prime Minister posted something. Sachin Tendulkar posted something. I don't know if you saw all that. And those are also really inspiring moments for us, where it shows the impact that we are having on the world, and it shows the care that people have for our products. So all in all, we are blessed to be in this position, and we're blessed to be building products that are really reaching people at scale.